RattlePatch Kids! Happy Wednesday. Let me just do the braid real quick. Welcome to the ER Playground. Okay. Ah, what a day. Ooh, these glasses are dirty. Man. As always, take what resonates, shed the rest. However, I'm just talking to myself and reflecting my day. How was my day? Oh my gosh. Today was busy. First and foremost, my name is Dr. Rattle. Death of the ego, rebirth of the inner child, and my inner child is RattleBee. And RattleBee represents bone. The underneath this meat flesh, that's what we are. We're bone. And RattleBee is my inner child superhero. Who's yours? And in this space, we believe movement is medicine and issues are in the tissues. Now, this is a sacred space, meaning no chaos. I believe there's enough chaos in the world. So here is all about just unconditional love. So, welcome to the ER Playground. And ER here means embodied release. Hi, how are you? So, I'm just reflecting my day. And I just want to say thank you to all the new Rattle Patch kids. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. This space, to keep it short and sweet, is just about showing up for yourself and making time for yourself, self care. A few examples: riding, maybe horseback riding, fishing, basketball, gymnastics, or something so simple. Walking, going for a hike, going for a bike ride, spending time with your best friend, spending time with your lover, playing the drums, singing, dancing. But here we rattle. And I'm just recording it, witnessing it, and these mirrors are like portals. So, that's just a little snippet of what we do here. And what we use to activate our inner child is called Rattle X Drip, which means movement, expression, release. And it's just water. So, anyway, my day was really, really good. I'm exhausted. I'm not used to going to bed so early. My bedtime now is 9:30 because I have to be up at thank you, because I have to be up at 4 a.m. I'm also going back into the clinical field until something magical happens with YouTube or Spotify. But until then, got to get back out there. So just applying. Hopefully, I get into this hospital job. We'll see how it goes. So it's a lot. I'm juggling a lot. I'm a little frustrated because my stepdaughter, she wants to spend the night tonight, which it's so random that she wants to spend the night tonight. She's 14. And the ER playground is literally right next door to her room. And my partner comes up to me, so she wants to spend the night tonight. And I'm like, what? It's fine. Because what can I say? I can't say no, but I'm just like, "Ugh, I need to be up at 4 and I need to be in the ER playground, and the Rattle Patch Kids and I, we like to get down, and I don't wanna have the volume low." So, fair warning, if you witness RattleBee tomorrow, the music might be low because I don't want to wake up my, stepdaughter. And I just tell myself these are one of the goals that I want is to have my own space, my own ER playground where I don't have to walk on tippy toes because I like the music to be loud. So anyway, I did a practice run. They left to go get some clothes, and I went in her room and I played the music, our vibration. Thank God she can't hear it, but still, I liked having it loud. But you got to work with what you got. But I told myself this is a goal of mine to have like a tough shed. I think that's what they're called. And have it all decked out, have it soundproof where I don't have to worry about disturbing the peace. Hi, how are you? Aw, you liked and subscribed. Thank you. I thought I actually had comments off, but hey, it is what it is. I just asked, please be kind. Um, so anyway, and then my partner states, "Oh, we're gonna be eating dinner when we get back." What? It's almost bedtime. And so I think just trying to have boundaries because I don't want to be eating late if I have to be up at 4 in the morning. My goal is to be in bed by 9:30. So it's just one of those things where I just have to have structure. I'm realizing structure is so vital, not perfection, but just structure and having a routine that really works with my needs. And part of that is going to bed on time and not eating late because if I eat late, I feel bleh, I feel bloated, I feel gross, and I'm trying to sleep and my belly's all full and it doesn't work. But anyway, besides that, uh, my day was really beautiful, and I'm just really honored to all the new Rattle Patch Kids, and thank you for witnessing RattleBee. It's not easy showing up, but there is something I don't really know how to explain, but yeah, I do. It's like getting lost in your own world, and it's like it honestly just feels like time stops and this energy just vibrates my being and I feel so alive. I feel so electric. And just to see my inner child. So thank you. Thank you for witnessing Rattlebee. And I guess the inspiration is do what you love, make time for what you love, especially for us adults. It can be challenging when you have relationships and you have work and you have X, Y, and Z. That's why I love waking up at 4 in the morning before the world, I don't know, kind of takes over. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick check-in with myself and to the Rattle Patch Kids. How are you? How are you doing? Since we have chat on, I'm only reading positive stuff. All right, so hi, how are you? Much love. Thank you for being here. Cool hair, thank you. We got a new rattler, and we got a new Rattle Patch Kid. Woo! Welcome to the ER playground. This is my PPE because I take my own medicine here, which is Rattle X Drip, and I don't want to be judged for surface level stuff anymore. So I figured, well, if we have an ego gown on, we're all the same. And so if you ever been judged on your appearance, maybe you get it, but this is my PPE. And if you ever worked in healthcare or if anyone's watching, we wear PPE, if someone has a disease or a virus. And the virus here is SSR. What does that mean? Suppress spirit rewire. Basically, suppress energy in the body. And how I get that out of my system, rewire my nervous system, is just not being in flight and fight mode and just putting on our vibration and letting the body move. And it's so healing for me personally. So, anyway, that is what this space is all about. I'm not going to be in here about 5 more minutes. I said 15 minutes. So let's just check in. This is our space. Would you like a tour? I did some new rearranging and I really like it. This is our space. This is where we show up and we move, and not about perfection. And we rattle here. We don't dance because I feel like dancing has choreography, and choreography is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but this is ER. We don't have time to learn choreography. We got to get it out the body. And what we like to state here is if you've been bitten. What does that mean? Bitten by life, judgment, criticism, not having a place where you can truly be yourself, grief, heartbreak, but also unconditional love, creativity, expression. All of that beautiful stuff gets released here. And so, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here, we're all about unconditional love and kindness. And we create our own sound here, Rattle X2, which means the masculine and the feminine and the inner child adult self. And it's like electric soul, baby. So yeah, am I missing anything? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, if you're asking what is the inner child, the best way I can say it, I'll give you a few examples. Spider-Man, Batman, Wonder Woman, Power Rangers, the Avengers, maybe some cartoons that you've seen, Mickey Mouse, Shrek, inner child energy. Like Eddie Murphy was literally a donkey, just saying. And the whole story of Shrek is about an ogre. So again, inner child, Transformers, Ninja Turtles with Megan Fox. Those are just examples. I mean, the list is just so long. We'll be here all night talking about it. But I ask myself, if they are allowed to create, how come we can't? So here we don't ask permission. And RattleBee is like the permission slip to do what you love. And it's not about, oh, I need to move like RattleBee. I mean, if you feel if you feel it in your body, yes, but the whole point is just to make time for yourself. And this is what I love to do. I can do it all day, all night in my sleep because it's my joy. So everyone's different, yeah. So that's a little spill about our ER playground. So yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm just exhausted. My body is so sore because outside of the ER playground, I go bike riding, I go to the gym, I've been doing pull-ups, and then just really trying to balance. I'm trying to get my taxes done. I mean, just life, right? Adulting. So this is a space where I can just let it all go and just connect to myself. And it's so rewarding, truly. So anyway, and this is rattle horns. Watch for this. Does anyone remember having a stuffed animal or like a blankie? You know, and it's so interesting when I was doing behavioral health, not behavioral health. I was doing dementia and Alzheimer's. A lot of the older ladies, they would carry babies around and they would talk to the babies and they would feed the babies, dress the babies. God forbid if you tuck the baby away, they'll be mad. You gotta swing. But anyway, or if you have a child that has a blanket, or so this is like our security because it's like my comfort, you know, moving your body raw where hundreds of people are viewing you. But I go back to this memory every time I'm in the mirror. My dad, rest in peace, he would video record me and he would invite his buddies over, and I would just be embodying Michael or Whitney or Mariah. And my dad was like, yeah, 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 yeah. And it was so cool. And so his buddies, Bill and Jerry, would come over. Oh, also remember Tom and Jerry? Another one, inner child. Anyway, they would like get these chairs and I would like put on this little show for them. And there was a time where those videos were alive, but I have no idea where they are. So this is another reason why I'm documenting my journey. So one day I can just look back and like, oh my God, how cool. How freaking cool. But anyway, that's that's my little check-in for tonight. So hopefully RattleBee and I will see you in the morning and have a beautiful night. Stay safe and you're loved here. Yeah?